Good morning and welcome to the Start Your Day Positive podcast. I am Sara.
Well, I am Len. Glad that you're spending some time with us. Hey, I do want to mention something right off the bat. Coming up, we want to talk about a listener trip that we announced this past Friday on our podcast. We made the announcement, we posted it, and things just kind of blew up. And so I want to...
Blew up in a good way.
Yes, thank you, because blow up is not always a good way, but it blew up in a great way. So we want to tell you what that means to you and give you some details about our trip to Nashville that's going to be coming up this Christmas time. But it's great. It's just great.
Well, to start us off, thought for the day, fear says, what if? Faith says, even if. So take that with you today.
I like that. Hey, we're going to get started with 3 things your friends and family just might be talking about today.
Well, Ryan Gosling's sci-fi space adventure, Project Hail Mary, has rocketed to $141 million at the global box office, making it the biggest debut of the year so far. Project Hail Mary ranks as the 3rd biggest non-sequel and non-franchise film to open since the COVID pandemic. Gosling plays a science teacher who wakes up alone in a spaceship and must figure out how to save the Earth from a mysterious threat. On the review site Rotten Tomatoes, it scores a 95 with critics and a 96 with moviegoers.
Yeah, I saw the preview. I can't remember what I was seeing at the theater, but this really looks good. It looks one of those that keeps you on the edge of your seat, adds a little humor, and I'm sure it's going to have a happy ending. Nothing has to happen to Ryan. So it's my kind of movie. I'm going to go see this one.
I want to see this too. And I wasn't sure. And my husband said something about it. And I saw a couple articles written about it. It's one of those ones that is, it's like a rare PG-13 movie that's really clean and wholesome without being cheesy.
Yeah.
One article said. So it's going to be a very mainstream blockbusters that family can enjoy together is what I'm hearing.
You get a 96 from the critics, or a 95 from the critics and 96 from moviegoers. You've got a hit. And would you agree that right now Ryan Gosling, if anyone is, he's the guy that can do no wrong right now?
Well, I love him too.
Yeah.
So I need to go see it.
Sounds good. Well, it's a video clip that went viral over the weekend in women's NCAA basketball. Maryland coach Brenda Frese was not happy with the way things were going in the game. In the third quarter of a televised March Madness game, she got intense, nose to nose. I mean, right in the face of Maryland's star player, Oluchi Akinawa. And it was intense, to say the least. But Oluchi responded. She scored 21 points, and she led her team to the Sweet 16. So after the game, people were asking about it. Oluchi talked about the viral moment, and she said she needed it. She likes to be coached hard.
Coach understands I'm a competitor at heart, and I've told her this before, and I'll keep on telling her this until forever. I love to be coached hard, and that's what she does with me every single day. And really what that was a regroup moment for myself and her telling me she believed in me, because sometimes that's really all you need to hear to get back out there. You know, it's a long game, lots of ups and downs, and I feel like after that conversation, that's when I really went back out and just did what I had to do for my team in that moment. So I'm forever appreciative of that.
Wow. You know what? I actually can relate to this, because for me, I relate it back to when I had a really tough boss back in the day. Mm-hmm. So tough. Before I took the job, I had a couple people call me and they said, "Oh, I just heard you got offered this job. Whatever you do, don't do it. Really? She is so hard. She will be so tough on you. Just don't do it." And I remember thinking, but this is such a big promotion for me, but this is weird that multiple people are calling me and telling me not to take it because she's so hard. And I ended up taking it. She was a really tough boss. But for me, I learned so much from her. She was very smart. She was very, I don't know, she liked things the way she liked them. But I just used it as motivation like this girl did, and said, you know what, there's something here that I have to learn. And it did
Okay.
push me oddly.
No, I don't think that is odd. I coached a lot of sports, youth sports, but at a highly competitive level. I'm not a screamer, and I don't like coaches that scream just to scream on a regular basis. But I will say there's a time and a place. And she wasn't really screaming. She was just intense. There's
And there's a
time-
difference.
Yeah, the huge difference.
Yes.
And there is a time and a place where the moment calls for a different level of intensity, especially from the people that you know you can count on. They just have to hear the message. And I've done that before. I mean, I've done that before as a coach. And I love the way this player responded. You can tell first class why she's such a good player because of the way she responded.
I know, I get that. Well, the hit Disney Channel show Hannah Montana is turning 20 today, and a special anniversary episode is dropping to celebrate. The Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special premieres on Disney Plus. It's already there for you to stream. It features Miley Cyrus looking back on the show that made her a star. The special was filmed in front of a live audience and includes behind-the-scenes footage, recreated sets, and even a performance of the iconic theme song, The Best of Both Worlds. Miley is joined by her parents, including co-star Billy Ray Cyrus, as they reflect on the show's impact and her life growing up in the spotlight. I mean,
Yeah.
my oldest daughter grew up watching this show.
You know what? Just you talking about it, me pausing and thinking about it, because my girls were of the right age for Hannah Montana all the way. And you almost forget of how big it was.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, Hannah Montana, if you had daughters in the right age bracket, it was huge.
Well, it's
Just
funny
huge.
because so Miley Cyrus kind of wanted this to happen for a while. And, you know, through Disney or whoever, things weren't
Yeah.
happening. And she said the really reason why this show is happening, this anniversary special, is because Dolly Parton gave her some advice one time. And she said that if you really want something to happen, you got to start talking like it already has. So Miley was like, okay. And she just started talking about a 20th anniversary special. No plans had been made for it formally. Disney, no conversations. She just started talking about this awesome 20th anniversary special and how cool it would be. She talked about it so much that people were just like, oh, we want this. And they eventually did it.
I'm going to start thinking about what I should start
I know,
talking
so
about.
I'm like, what should I just start talking about? And then,
Yeah.
you know, we create a big enough buzz that someone just does it.
Yeah, that's really funny. That's wonderful. I'm not surprised with Dolly Parton. I'm glad this is coming back together. I know all my daughters will watch it. And just so you know how it works with Disney Plus, I think they put it on Disney Plus. It was like 3 a.m. here today, so now you can watch it anytime. So you go there, and if that was big in your household like it was ours, yeah, you can watch it.
Oh, I just love listening to Len and Sarah, and it helps me get in the right spirits when I go to work in the morning.
It's encouraging, uplifting as I drive to work.
I just started smiling on the way into work, and it totally changed my perspective of the day.
You have until midnight tonight to enter to win a $50 gift card to North America's largest candy store, Sweetie's Candy on Brook Park Road. But you have to be a good detective to win. I'll tell you how in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about building the perfect Easter basket. It's worth it because at the end of the day, making great memories is a big part of what defines our relationships. The perfect Easter basket isn't about quantity. It's about a perfect mix of the right candy. Classics, nostalgic, unexpected and unique, delicious and handmade, and chocolate. You'll find that perfect mix at Sweetie's. I hope you'll visit. Now, how do you win that $50 gift card? Go to our website, startyourdaypositive.com, click the link, and watch this short video tour Sarah and I took at Sweetie's. It will give you some great ideas, and watch very carefully. We hit a golden egg at Sweetie's. It's in the video. Find it, enter the location, and you might win that gift card. Enter by midnight tonight. Sweetie's Candy, Ridge Exit off 480 on Brook Park Road. Just look for the giant lollipop.
Let's remember.
You know, this is one of my favorite things to do, go back in time and look at what happened on this date in history. Who knows? We may have something that shows up next year on Today in History that happens today. But for now, let's look at the 24th of March and see what happened on this date in history.
Well, on this date in 1958, Elvis was inducted into the Army. There was no exception for celebrities, and here's how the news at the time covered it.
Elvis Presley no longer has that rock and roll beat. The tempo is hut, 2, 3, 4 for Private Presley. He's at Camp Chaffee, Arkansas, beginning his 2-year Army hitch courtesy of the Memphis Draft Board. The king of rock and roll will be keeping time to non-hip bugle calls. The gyrating guitarist's departure from the public eye left his blue jean fans all shook up, so we hear. But Elvis doesn't seem to mind at all.
Now, more recently, in 2022, the popular South Korean K-pop band BTS put their careers on hold for mandatory military service. All 7 members have completed their service and they are ready to resume their music career. They have just released a new album and they will have a Netflix special at the end of the month. And the supergroup will appear on The Tonight Show on March 25th and 26th, wow. 2 days in a row.
Well, they were big. They were really, really big. And I read an article about them. They're nervous. Honestly, they're a little bit older and they don't know if they're going to flop, if people will say they're still excited about them or not. I think this was such a cool thing that I don't make it a habit of listening to K-pop music, but I really want to get behind these guys because I think
K-pop
it's so cool.
is still popular, so I think they have a chance. I mean, is the Netflix special going to cover like what they've been doing in their military service? I think that's going to be cool.
I do too. I think they're going to blow
up.
I'm
super interested. I'm going to watch that.
I know. Me too. So that's a great story, and I thought it was really cool that Elvis did that. And there's just something about that. You know, a lot of guys did that. I just want to mention it during World War II voluntarily. There was all kinds of celebrities that stopped their movie career and they volunteer to serve in the United States military. So it's a neat thing.
I just think that's so interesting. And I love all these documentaries and kind of like peek behind the curtain of, you know, stars and life. I don't know. I think it's going to be cool.
Well, they must be expecting this to be big if they're going to be on The Tonight Show for 2 dates.
I know. I've never heard that.
Me neither. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm hitting the road, making new friends, chasing new sights. The fun never ends. I'm taking a trip with Len and Sara.
Well, one of my favorite parts about doing what we do here on the podcast is getting to travel with you guys in our travel club. Boy, we announced our trip yesterday via email on Friday to everyone. Our Christmas in Nashville, also stopping at the Ark Encounter in Kentucky. Our country Christmas, you could say. Well, bus number 1 is already sold out. We found out Monday afternoon, like 2 days, it sold out, which is incredible. And just seeing how fast this filled up gets me even more excited for this trip because it's going to be so amazing.
This is going to be such a fun trip. And if you're interested at all, I don't want you to miss out. I want you to get on this bus because obviously just the way it works out, we can't do more than 2 buses. So we're working on bus number 2. And first of all, we stop at Noah's Ark, which is spectacular. I love it. It's so meaningful, and at Christmas time, they do a lot of special things there. So if that's been on your bucket list, you're going to go to the Ark. And then when we get to Nashville, Christmas in Nashville, Sarah, everything is going to be great. First of all, where we're staying at the Gaylord Opryland Resort, there's no other place like it, and they do it up big time for Christmas.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Millions of twinkling lights and decorated trees, and, of course, the festive music. They have this ice sculpture exhibit. There's an actual boat ride through the hotel. This hotel is one of the most spectacular places I've ever seen. And then we're all doing all the Nashville things. We're going to the Grand Ole Opry and seeing a show there. We do the special General Jackson Showboat cruise, which is spectacular. And seeing the Christmas show, I'm so excited.
Everything, like you'll be like checking off your bucket list.
And by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, Len.
Yeah.
Not that this is like A lot of people have done this, but we're stopping at Buc-ee's on the way home, too, as one of our stops.
Bucket
so just
list.
add that in.
Check it off. Really, honestly, we could go on and on. You could go to our website and just read the itinerary and all the details. It's going to be so special. You're going to have so much fun and create so many memories, take so many pictures, and we'll all be hanging out together. When people go on our trips, they become friends and create memories that last a lifetime. So please, if this is of interest to you, don't wait. I don't want you to miss the bus. Robin Swoboda, she's going to be our special friend and guest for this trip. And that just adds so much because she is so much fun. You'll be laughing. You'll be singing.
You can get all the information on our website at startyourdaypositive.com.
Their attitudes are just contagious. I appreciate that.
What I like about Len and Sara is they're friendly, and it seems like they're always having fun.
Spring cleaning, spring chores, whatever the case might be. The jobs can be fun. You can have zip in your step if the jobs are easier and if you're feeling good about them. When it comes to your windows, right now, I know what it's like. If you're doing the windows and you've got old, crusty, crummy windows, it's just a reminder that they need replaced. When you replace them with windows from our podcast sponsor, Universal Windows Direct, it actually will be pretty enjoyable. They tilt in for easy cleaning with the double hungs, and you just know that, hey, we've made an improvement to our home that is one of the most important ones we can do. It's time. It's springtime.
24 months with no payments and no interest is what they're doing right now. I mean, that's a great deal. And I don't know about you. We just, it's tax season. A lot of people get money back. If that's you, maybe use your tax refund and get those new windows done, because 24 months, no payments, no interest, and a $500 bonus for your home improvement project.
Yeah, if you put it on a scale of 1 to 10 improvements that you'll feel great you did on your home, I would say windows would be 10. It would be top of the list. So the only question is, who do you go with? I would say a company that has a true lifetime warranty, and they've been doing it well for over 21 years. It's Universal Windows Direct. Please mention Len and Sara when you call them and schedule your appointment. UniversalWindowsDirect.com, and you'll agree. You'll say, Len, you were right. I love my windows.
Yesterday was yesterday. Today's a brand new empty page. So hit reset and start your day. Positive with Len and Sara.
Do you suffer from subscription fatigue? Well, if you do, you are not the only one. I think we talked about it earlier this week, about the different subscriptions we have, and it got me thinking, how do you know when you should keep a subscription or when to, cut the cord on it, right? So I was trying to think through that, and I think a good rule of thumb, tell me if you agree with this, if you'd be annoyed to lose it, it's probably worth it. If you barely notice it, except when it charges you, it probably is not something that you should keep. So they say you should keep a subscription if it does one of these three things: saves you time, saves you money, or genuinely makes your life better. So
good filter.
Save you time, save you real money, and genuinely makes your life better. So, like, if you enjoy watching Netflix or, all those streaming services, then keep it by all means. But then after you take those three questions and ask yourself, did you use it in the last 30 days?
That's a big one.
Would I pay for it again? Like, sometimes I feel that in my head, it's too much of a hassle to remember my password, to go back in there. I don't know my password. I have to reset it. Then I'm going to have to do that. Then I'm going to get, and then you're already distracted and on to the next thing by that time, right? But if you ask yourself, would you pay for it again? That might be a different story.
Yes.
Is there something else doing the same job? Am I keeping it for who I wish I was, or who I really am?
That's a good one. That's a really good question. That's not necessarily something you watch on TV, but that could be like a health, nutrition, or fitness app. Easy.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
Who I wish I was.
So I tend to think of subscriptions as streaming subscriptions, but there's so many. So I said to myself, I'm going to go into my iPhone. And if you go, I haven't, an iPhone, and I go into subscriptions, I'm like, I'm going to count how many I have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 subscriptions right now.
Now, is that just with your phone? That's not
That's just
what
with
you
my
watch
phone.
on television.
Like I have Apple Care right now. Do I really need that? Well, maybe. I have iCloud Plus. I have a video editor. I have a password manager. I have a mileage tracker. So you're like, all of those cost money. But as I'm going through, I'm like, well, I kind of use all of them. It does make my life better. I genuinely think it helps my business. So I don't know. It's a good thing. But I did cancel one of them because I'm like, well, I haven't used that in a long time. So it's just a good reminder to go through those because a lot of times they sound good in theory, like a workout app, right?
There's a really good example. That would be one of the top examples.
Or a meal plan membership.
Exactly.
Or, a recipe membership. Those things like that you do for a while and then you forget about them.
I know you're toying with Walmart Plus. We've talked about that.
I am toying with that one because that one, and we did that on the show the other day. We said, okay, you could do your cost per use, right? So like if I do my cost per use for Amazon, it's definitely worth it.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
A 1,000,000%. So once you start doing that, because if something like for me, Netflix and those streaming services sometimes. Yeah. But those costs per use are low, right?
The more I think about it, though, there are a lot of subscriptions, right? When you start counting those things, like I have an Amazon Plus subscription, but I have an Amazon Music subscription, but I do have that. I do have a Sam's Club. Is that a subscription? It kind of is. It's a membership, right?
Yeah, subscription or membership, yeah.
There's a lot of people. There's a place where you work out that's really affordable that a lot of people have a subscription for and they rarely go.
I always say there's a lot of people who give a donation to that.
Give a donation where a lot of the decor is purple.
I have been using it though.
Have you?
That $10 a month though.
Yeah. My wife Judy, she has the deluxe subscription because for her, she calls that the spa. She doesn't use the workout equipment, but she uses the tanning and the massage chair, and it's affordable.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So
I'm a fan. I think it's a great deal. So that one makes sense for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's you go. There's some filters for you. I thought, it saves time, saves money. And if you genuinely feel better using it, just keep it.
We've been telling you about a brand new partner on our Start Your Day Positive podcast, Liberty Health Share, doing an amazing job when it helps people deal with the issue of their health care. If you're in that situation where you need coverage and it's not provided through your work or the cost makes it almost impossible for you, a great choice is sharing your health care needs with other people of faith, like-minded people just like you. And it's working for so many people. If you're curious how it works, let me take you behind the scenes. Tracy works in the call center at Liberty Health Share. Here's what she does.
So if they're already a member with us, they call in and they let us know the reason for their call, if it's about a medical bill that they need submitted, or if they need us to help call the doctor with them, we can call the providers, and we help with pretty much anything that they have.
So in a sense, Liberty really serves as your advocate. Your medical provider sends the bills directly to Liberty. They look them over, get the best possible rate, and then they take care of those bills. Or if you pay at the time the services are rendered, then you send the bill to Liberty. And you receive reimbursement according to the Liberty program you're enrolled in. Oh, and there's something else. Because it's a faith-based health-sharing community, you can receive the support of prayer.
That actually is like a special thing to me, just to be able to say, do you mind if I pray with you? That means a lot to them.
Hey, you can find out more at their website. It's libertyhealthshare.org.
Well, we are building that wait list up for our trip to Nashville for Christmas, along with the Ark Encounter. You don't want to miss this trip. Get on that second bus. We're not taking any more than 2 buses, and we'd love to have you there. Just go to our website, startyourdaypositive.com, where you can get all the information, the itinerary, the pricing, and the number to call to reserve your spot.
Okay, and we wrap up the podcast with a prayer, and that conversation just reminds me of something it would be good to pray about and be thankful for, and that is just community and friendships. That's what our trips are known for, is the friendships that are built. So we just say, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the relationships that we have in our life. May we be good friends and be thankful for the good friends that we have. There's a verse in the Bible that says there is a friend that is closer than even a brother. And we've all experienced that in our life, someone that close. So thank you for good friends, and may we be good friends to others. In Jesus' name, amen.